Hey, Shalom, Markins, welcome back, Passion James, London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, V'chakadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful elect, pushing his truth in all sincerity. Back again with another video. This article came out last week, and I wanted to do a video on it, but didn't get time, so I thought I'd do it now, right? So, this article, man, it's things like this that goes to show a reason why we want to get the hell out of this place, man. That this place is really hell because it's being ruled by the wicked, and the wicked have corrupted this earth, man. It's destroyed it. Okay, it's polluted it, right? And there ain't nothing good about this world under this rulership, under these so-called white people and these Edomites. There ain't. There ain't nothing to praise these devils about, right? They're doing nothing but destroying the people and destroying the earth, right? But you people out here can't understand why, we're so vexated in spirit with this place. That we should just get along with Esau and, just live in his kingdom and, hold hands and shit, right? But this guy is the devil, man. Okay, and everything that he touches, he corrupts and breaks, right? And the only solution, right? Sound like that college professor. The only solution is for Esau to be done away with. Now, we all know that that's eventually going to happen, man. The Lord Most High is going to, destroy him off the face of the earth. But first, he's going to be taken out of rulership, out of power, right? Because he is not fit to rule. Okay, he is the wicked, right? So when we read the title and read some of this article here, we're going to get some scriptures, right? It says, the rainwater everywhere on the earth contains cancer-causing forever chemicals, study finds. Now, in this current world, people are supposedly living longer, even though it's not comparable to how long people were when they were living back in the ancient world. But he believes that he's doing some good to preserve life and that. But you're living life under medication, being continuously sick, and it's because of things like this, things that he does in the earth, things he produces in the earth, okay, that shouldn't be, right? That is causing people to be sick all the damn fucking time, man. Like we're aging quicker, even though we might be living longer due to Esau's medications, whatever. We're fucking aging quicker, man. We're getting sicker quicker. Young men are getting heart attacks and shit. You know what I mean? All kinds of madness, right? And he out there sticking venom shots inside man's bodies and stuff like that. All these types of stuff that he's been doing, right? Is breaking down the people, breaking down the earth, breaking down the animals. Okay, the plant life, everything, man. It's being destroyed by him. And all these, his wicked inventions, which, to people sounds like, oh yes, this is ingenious. Oh yeah, the Industrial Revolution, and oh yeah, nuclear power, and then, you know what I mean? And everything that he does just, goes wrong. It ain't as great as they make it out to be. Oh yeah, let's buy electric cars. It all has a negative effect. Everything that he does has a negative effect on the earth, and you people don't understand that. The majority of people don't. You don't see the effects it has on the earth. You don't see how the effects it has on the people. You're just thinking about your own convenience, man. All these chemicals that they create and pump into the earth, in the factories and and whatever. All these weapons, uranium, depleted uranium. You know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on and on. And this is all under the so-called white man. He's done this. He's the one that's destroyed the earth. Fucking up everybody. Right? And rainwater everywhere. Because you can't... Rain is everywhere, innit? Literally, right? When it rains, right? Ain't no place, well, maybe... Nah, even then. Might be catching drought, but you get rain eventually, right? But everyone, feels the rain. Okay, the rain comes down, right? But this water is supposed to be, pure. You know what I'm saying? It ain't meant to be contaminated by these forever chemicals. What the fuck is this? That causes cancer. Cancer rates are always going up. Oh, don't worry, we've got the treatment for you. You can do the chemo, which 50% of you are still gonna fucking die anyway. Make you sick and bored and shit. You know what I'm saying? This place is madness, man. But people reverence this world like it's something to to be aspired to, man. This world is bullshit. Esau is bullshit. He is the devil, man. Right? Ain't no good can come from this devil. But anyway, let me get into this article, man. Get some scriptures, man, because I gotta go to the plantation soon, right? It says from the Arctic to the Tibetan plateau, rainwater is unsafe to drink under current PFAS guidelines. Okay, there shouldn't be anything wrong with the water, man. But because Esau polluted the oceans, all these plastics in the fucking oceans and shit. Like I said, all these chemicals and stuff, man. You can't this is all having a negative effect on us. The air we're breathing, the food we're eating, the water that we're drinking, everything. It's all having a negative effect on our bodies, man. And the earth, right? Get the fuck out. So even in the most remote parts of the world, the level of so-called forever chemicals in the atmosphere has become so high that rainwater is now unsafe to drink according to newly released water quality guidelines. Forever chemicals are a group of man-made hazardous products known as PFAS, which stands for perfluoroalkyl or polyfluoroalkyl substances, some of which are linked to cancer in humans. Right, but this is the type of shit that happens under the rulership of devils, man, under these Edomites. All right, ain't nobody safe from him. You can't escape the influence of Esau, man. I know you motherfuckers like to talk about going back to your own country, but Esau fucking up the whole earth, man. Okay, you can't escape Esau's bullshit, his wickedness. All right, it's Isaiah 24 verse 5. So actually, I'm start from 4. So the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. They say Esau corrupting and polluting everybody, destroying everybody, inside out, outside in, and everything is fading. All right. It says the world languisheth and fadeth away, and the haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Right, the people on the earth, right? They consume all these things, right? I mean, some things they don't have a choice over, like they can't stop the rain. I can't stop the rain. They can't stop the rain, but Esau with these plastics, for instance, Teflon. Brother bringing out, Brother Cowboy is bringing out the Teflon, the dew points in their Teflon on your frying pans and shit, right? Like, but we're consumers of whatever's being created for us. You know what I mean? So there's lack of alternatives in certain things. Like plastics are, produced in great quantities, man. We ain't in the ancient world where we might have clay pots. You know what I mean? Glassware. Right? Glassware is not as common as all this other shit that he sort of promotes and pushes, man, and tends to be more expensive. And where people are becoming more and more broke. Okay, they're not able to buy the glassware and certain products that are actually better. Instead of giving these plastic cheap shit or Teflon or whatever, because that's what you can get, but it ain't doing you no good, man. It's poisoning you, poisoning the earth, right? So the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof because they have transgressed the laws. Right? There's a way of living in these scriptures, man. Right? The Lord has provided everything that we could ever need. Right? And if we use it in balance, righteously, right? Everything can live in harmony, man. Okay, the world don't have to be polluted. It don't have to be corrupted. You ain't gotta be sick. Right? We're still young men, man, but our bones are creaking like someone up in age, man. All kinds of bowel issues and diseases and whatever, skin diseases, eczema, hay fever, whatever, whatever brothers has got out there, we're dealing with, man, and the whole world is dealing with them, and that's because of people ain't living right. Esau don't promote no healthy living style. As much as as many fucking diets and shit that he put out there, he don't promote no healthy living style, man, because healthy living starts with obeying the Heavenly Father, man, and that's facts. Eat what the fuck you want to eat, man. But, all this healthy eating shit. But if you ain't following the law, such commandments, man, if you ain't obeying the Heavenly Father, man, your health is never going to be what it should be. and all these people are running on demon juice right now. Demons are with them. So these guys that be smoking cigarettes, man, some of them are healthier than we are. They got the demons with them, but they're being destroyed, man. They're all being destroyed. But there's a right way of living on the earth, man, and it's all here in the scriptures, right? And Esau don't go along with that, right? It says the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So therefore have the curse devoured the earth; they that dwell therein are desolate, right? All these things that are happening now is because of all this transgression, all right? And the ultimate destruction is at hand. Right now, the Lord is bringing the plagues, the pestilences, bringing famine, bringing war, bringing all these curses upon the earth, right? But then, eventually, this is start going into the missiles, man, and what's going to happen in the land of America, okay, Babylon the Great, right? It says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men are left. Right, so that's going into the missiles, man. Right, that's one of the ultimate judgments in the scriptures here. Right, that's what the Lord's gonna bring with the finale. Okay, the land of America's destruction by thermonuclear fire. Right, and then you also got the angels and the chariots that the fire that they're gonna bring. Right, few men are gonna be left in the earth, and the rest of you are going into slavery. All right. But this is, like I said, this is what happens when the wicked rule, right? Let me go with this first. No, Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, right? We know who that is. We know who the wicked is. We know that Esau runs the world, man. It's the so-called white man, right? He is Esau, Edom, right? Scripture tells you that, man. Scriptures say Esau is the end of the world, right? So he's here ruling as per his blessing that he received, man. He will be ruling over his brother Jacob. Okay, we are Jacob, the 12 tribes, right? You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and descendants scattered abroad, right? We are Jacob. And Esau is ruling over us, man. Esau is ruling over the whole earth, destroying everything, right? Because he is the wicked, all right? And the earth has been given into his hands, right? And this is from Proverbs 29, verse 16. It says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth. And that's what's been going on underneath his rulership. Transgression has been increasing because he's ungodly, right? And he teaches, the peoples of the earth to be likewise, not to really give a damn, right? And all you people end up doing is praising him and his inventions and the way he's living his democracies and his liberal thinking and all this bullshit. Okay, but all that's happening is transgression is increasing. Wickedness is increasing on the earth. Okay, this is the worst it's ever been. Right? And the Lord is coming to judge this place real soon. Right? So this man, like I said, is going around messing everything up. The whole planet's messed up. Is this from Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4 says, and the Lord said unto him, Salakia, it says, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right? And this is why, we're always talking about, these types of things, man, because these things are not good. These things piss us off, man. Like, there's a reason why we want to get the hell out of this place, man. This place ain't no good for nobody. Okay, we're always sighing and crying with all the bullshit that's going on, man. These things shouldn't be going on, but under the wicked, these things will go on. This is why this devil needs to be taken out. These Edomites need to be taken out. Right? And we're patiently waiting upon the Lord to come and take him out, man. Okay, we want this place to go down. We want World War III. You know what I'm saying? We want America to be destroyed, man. And the Lord is going to come and do that. Like, you think we're crazy. You think, we're just mad. We're chips on our shoulders and all this bullshit. No, it's because the wicked are in rule, man. Just like Lot is vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. All this bullshit that we hear and that we see, bro, it needs to stop, man. It needs to come to an end. This place is not right. There's no reason why we live in a world that has cancerous rain. You know what I mean? Acid rain and the type of shit. There's no reason why we should be living like this. You know? But it's all because of Esau. There's no reason. Right? So, like I said, when the Most High takes him out of the way, we ain't gonna worry about shit like that no more. Alright? But it's us. We're the ones complaining about him, about Esau, about this world, and all the wickedness that goes on in it. You people want to turn a blind eye and continue, living in that bubble of yours, man. Act like as if nothing's going on. As long as your life is somewhat okay, somewhat on track, or whatever, going according to your plans or whatever, then you quite happily ignore everything else, man. You'll turn a blind eye. Oh, it's nothing to do with me. Oh, that's what they're doing. No, man. That's not the way it is, man. You're gonna get judged accordingly. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." Okay, this ain't where we want to be, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not our kingdom. This is not the kingdom. It's not the kingdom of heaven. Right? And yes, the kingdom of heaven is on earth. Okay, I'm not talking about no spiritual realm kingdom where you have to die to be there. No, we're not talking about that. Right? We're talking about the kingdom of heaven on earth, the everlasting kingdom. Yahweh Shai's kingdom is here on earth to rule over the peoples on earth. Right? That is what we want. A kingdom of righteousness. A kingdom where you ain't got to worry about no fucking cancerous rain. No GMO foods. Cancerous foods. Fucking, toxic air. Radio frequencies fucking you up. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to be going around, living or being concerned about these things, man. But they're real, and they're having their toll on our systems, man, our bodily systems, and on the earth systems, man. Just mess everything up, man. All the fucking animals all bugged out and shit, beaching themselves, birds dropping from the fucking sky and shit, in mass. Why? I mean, we understand it's all part of the end times, man. But Esau's the reason why these end times are coming. Of all the fucking pollution and shit he be doing. All right. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted." This place is polluted. Right? Because we're under the rulership of Esau. Right? Under wickedness, right? It says, "It is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." Right? So anyone that wants this world, wants to be partakers of this world, man, guess what? You're going to receive the judgment of the Heavenly Father, man, and it's going to be a sword destruction. You're meant to understand and recognize, man, this place is no good, that this place is wicked, and that people ain't meant to be wanting this place. But guess what? Majority of people out here are doing the utmost, putting all their energy and effort, man, to make something of themselves in this world. But we're different. We're the opposite. Okay, we're trying to prepare ourselves for the next one. Right? Putting our time and energy and effort into receiving the next one. The kingdom of heaven. All right? But, you need faith to believe that there's a next one coming, and a better one. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 13. It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth." Okay, we ain't looking for this place. We ain't looking for Esau to continue ruling in these bullshit ways, in these wickedness. For America to be on top and all this craziness. For flamers to be walking around everywhere, trans and the alphabet people everywhere. I said all the polluted food and freak meat. All this type of shit. This is not the world that we want. This is not the world that we should want. Okay? We should want better, right? And there is better. Okay, Esau is not God. Okay, he's a fucking punk, being polite, right? You're a punk, right? And he don't know how to rule, man. Like I say, he rules by in wickedness, man. So everything he produces is wickedness. Okay, it's not good for us, man. Okay, that's what we wait upon the kingdom of heaven, where we're gonna have our Lord Yahweh Shai rule, and we gonna rule, right? And we're gonna rule righteously according to these scriptures, man. Okay, and live in balance with earth, with nature. All right, things are gonna be very different. Okay, and a lot better for us and everybody on the planet. All right. So nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, which just means new rulership, okay, a new era, right? Wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what we want. We don't want all this wicked ass flaming shit going on around us, man. Okay, we want righteousness, man. We want justice. All right. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, because they're the ones that are patiently waiting. They're the ones that are sighing and crying. Right? They're the ones that have a testimony against this world, because it's polluted, because it's wicked. Okay, the prophets are not for the world. The prophets are not here to make you feel good about this place. You know what I'm saying? To agree with you. Okay, they have a testimony against it, just like Yahweh Shai had a testimony against it. All right? But it's them, it's the prophets, the saints, the Israelites, the elect, right? It says that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Right? The so-called white man is destroying the earth, man. Right? And the Lord is going to destroy him. Okay? Destroy him that destroyed the earth. There's no doubt, man, that this is all Esau. No one was doing this before Esau. Right? Esau, like I say, knowledge increases, man. He got wisdom and knowledge to design inventions that is causing all these types of shit. Right? So it's Esau's been the one doing all this crazy mad pollution. Right? So yeah, the Most High is gonna take him out. All right. This is Mark chapter 13, verse 20. It said, and except the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. Right? If we carried on under the rulership of Esau, man, we wouldn't last long. We wouldn't last much longer, man. I'll tell you that. Things are progressing so quickly now. Right? A bunch of people are gonna be dropping dead soon. We've all watched those those dystopian movies, where the elites are separate, the separate class of people. They're living in luxury, but you're living in desolation, man. Poverty stricken, right? Real bad. Not like now. Like now, that's it's uncomfortable, man. But Esau got bigger plans, man. He gonna put you further into the dirt. You're gonna have it all kinds of fucked up, right? And he'll, in time, he'll destroy you. He'll wipe you out. Pursuant to the Georgia Guidestones, right? He'll wipe you out, and eventually, man, they'll fight each other, man, until everything's wiped out. Right? Literally, nothing will be left. Like, this whole place will be destroyed. And Esau talks about going to Mars, going to this place and that place. Right? Anywhere he would go, he would just bring death and destruction, man. That is his nature. So it's evident that we can't have Esau running the world forever. And something has to be done about it, right? And the Lord is going to step in. The Lord is going to step in, right? And take him out of power. Yahweh Shai is going to come and take his throne from him by force. All right, that is what we're waiting for, man. Okay. We're gonna end it with this. Is Psalms 58. Might as well read the whole thing, right? It says, to the chief musician, Altashif, Mitcham of David, do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? It said, yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth, right? And that is all Esau is doing. Okay, doing nothing but wickedness and waging nothing but violence in the earth. Right? It said, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right? You're Edomites, man. You're the wicked. Okay, you're not to be trusted. None of you. Not one Edomite could be trusted. So their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth for hear. You can't hear reason. You don't like being told what you don't like to hear. You're just fully set on what you want to do, right? Or the wickedness that you want to do. It says, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. You won't listen to the men of the Lord. You won't listen to, I said, the righteousness. All right, it says, break their teeth, as to say, break their power. Right? O Most High, in their mouth, break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. So the Most High are going to destroy them and their ability to rule. You know? Because Esau thinks he's the mightiest on the earth. And albeit he might be the mightiest on the earth, because he got all the weaponries, right? He got that great sword. He got all the swords, right? And that was what he's blessed with, Esau, right? He was blessed with the sword. Right? So he might be mighty on the earth because he got all these military and all these, all these schemes and shit going on. But when Yahweh Shai comes, who is out of this world, right? You'll be found to look small, insignificant in comparison to the Lord in terms of power. Right? So the Lord, he's going to destroy your power. He's going to destroy what you think makes you powerful. He's going to destroy that. Okay? It says, let them melt away as waters which run continually when they bend his bow to shoot his arrows. Let them be cut in pieces. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away with a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. Slakia. Right, and it's like we can't wait for this day, man. We can't wait for Esau to be destroyed and taken out of power. You say we sound crazy. Why? How can we wish such a thing? Well, because the Lord said it. The Lord said it. That's why we're the righteous, because we want to see it. We want to see it happen. You don't want to see it happen, that's fine. But we want to see it happen. We want to see this place go down. Because it needs to. We're not ignorant like you. We not understand why it needs to go down. We're not trying to romanticize this place at all. Not even one little bit. Right? The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. Because we need vengeance. We need justice, right? He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a God that judgeth in the earth. Okay, that reward is justice, man. Justice, because Esau won't give us the justice that we deserve. Hell no, you're trying to avoid that at all costs, man. You don't even want to give reparations. You don't want to do shit. You don't want to do nothing, man. You want us to ignore, to forget about it. You want to ignore it. You want to take it out of textbooks, things you've done to us. You want to put it in the past and lock it up. That's what you want to do. You don't want us to have no justice. So therefore, the Lord is a God of justice, a power of justice, right? So when the time comes, the Lord is going to bring that justice. He's going to bring this vengeance for all your wicked doings on the earth, man. Okay, and it will be righteous, man, and we're going to rejoice in it because we've been waiting for it for so long. All right? And like I said, man, we ain't going to be dealing with fucking cancerous rainwater and all this other types of madness that are going on under Esau, man. He's evidently not fit to rule, man. He's destroying the earth. Okay? That's why, there's a so-called global crisis. Everything's fucking up. Because you got wicked evildoers running the world. and wickedness bringing forth wrath, man, the Most High's wrath, right? And that's why this place is gonna come to an end, you know. But with that, Lord, when this is edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video, man. So until next time, I say shalom.